Thank you, Brian. Well, as the ghosts and ghouls prepare for Halloween, spooktacular excitement is filling the air. But while the holiday can be fun for us, man's best friend may have to disagree on this one. From constant doorbell ringing to unfamiliar sights and smells, it can bring more tricks than treats for our furry friends. And to help our local pet parents get ahead of these challenges, we have Jamie Wieland and a special guest here. We have Ellie, right?
Ellie, yes.
Ellie the dog. Okay, so first, let's get into what Houndstown is.
Yeah, so Houndstown is a fully interactive doggy daycare, boarding, and pet spa facility. We primarily focus on creating a safe and welcoming environment for dogs of all different sizes, age, breed, even disabilities, to create a place where they get to kind of come play and just be dogs.
That's amazing. Now, tell us about how stressful Halloween can be for dogs like Ellie.
So, as you see with Ellie right now, it can be stressful time with the doorbell ringing and the costumes, even just Halloween decor. It's kind of things to keep in mind with our pets, and as we're finding places that are best suited for them to keep them safe and comfortable.
If you guys can't tell, Ellie's very camera shy. She's looking at her mom right now. I was like, when is this going to be done? Okay, well, how can both those passing out candy be mindful of our pets, and then how can the trick-or-treaters also kind of help with that?
Yeah, so thinking about the type of treats we're passing out, that's something that is extremely important, and where we're keeping that. So lots of chocolates and obviously gummies can be toxic, even lethal to our pets. And so thinking where we're placing that in our home, as well as even after we consume them, the wrappers. Where are we keeping our wrappers at? Making sure that our pups aren't getting a hold of those things. Something else to consider, loving dressing up my dog, is making sure we're not putting them in a costume that's restrictive. So restrictive meaning, you know, they can't breathe, they can't maybe see very well, or movement. And so just making sure that we're putting them in something that they can still do all of those things and enjoy themselves. Also to consider too is an additive piece, like, you know, if you have a collar, like a little necklace or something like that, that could potentially be a choking hazard for them. So making sure that we're just keeping an eye on our pets as they're in those costumes. Another tip I would recommend would be collars. So keeping a collar with a tag, an updated tag on it with our address and our phone number, just to make sure if they slip out when we're opening up the door that we know where to return them to, essentially, for somebody that might find them. Lastly, something to consider as she's snuggled up would be just thinking about extra stress and anxiety that might form with the constant doorbell ringings, as well as all the noises and smells. Might just be putting them in a safe location. So somewhere that you know that they're comfortable in, with a bed, a toy, something that is familiar, where they can just be safe and out of the way, and we don't even have to be concerned about them potentially getting loose or something happening. Something else we could consider too would be like calming treats or thunder blankets, you know, things that can just keep them neutral during that time.
Perfect. Well, where can we find Houndstown if any pet parents want to take advantage of your resources?
Yeah, so we're located in North Peoria, over by Allen Road and Pioneer Parkway, kind of in the middle of that, off of North University.
Perfect. Well, all that information is on your screen there, guys. It's super important that we are making sure we're keeping not only our kids safe, but of course our pets too. Look at Ellie here. We are almost done with the interview. Don't worry. You will get to go home. All right. Of course, if you or someone you know would like to join us on In the Know, go to 25newsnow.com/community. Go to that In the Know tab and submit the form.